Tracy Lawrence, and you're listening to Mike Betten.
This morning on Klmj, we'd like to welcome veterans superstars Tracy Lawrence. Tracy, how you doing?
I'm great, Mike. How you doing this morning?
Fantastic. Well, you got a new CD, new single we want to talk about, but, I was looking, and I can't believe it's been this long, but Sticks and Stones, just only about 20 years ago you came out with that song.
Oh, man, we were looking at that the other day. I recorded that album in May of 1991, man, so it's been a little over 20 years.
And although there's 20 years, I know there's been ups and downs, new music labels and everything, but, a lot of artists would never survive it. How do you think you've survived the whole thing?
I've really been hands-on for a long time, so I guess you just continue to try and reinvent yourself, and I've always enjoyed the business side. I've got my own label now, and I just keep doing things my own way, and I think that's been one of the keys to my success, just not letting anybody tell me no. I've just always managed to fight through it.
Well, I know, Tracy, you talked about your label. Now you do have the Lawrence Music Group. Why don't we talk about that? That's a great venture you are into right now.
It is, and we're selling a lot of records, and the singles climbing the charts. We're doing well with it. I still work about 100 days a year. Publishing company's thriving. We're trying to get things placed in TVs and movies. I actually have a song coming out this weekend on Fox Sports South, a song that I did called Saturday in the South. That's going to be the music bed for all of the college football games this season. So that's going to be a huge lick for us, and I'm just enjoying working, man. There's just so many different avenues out there to reach our fan base that we've never had before. Social media has changed everything, the internet, being able to download music offline and onto your cell phone. I mean, the whole industry's changing right now, so just trying to figure out what the next step is and to be a part of the new process.
You're talking about doing shows and concerts. I know you have a great fan base with your fans. Is there a certain song that they really like to hear night after night?
There's several of them, actually. I've been real blessed with it. They still love Sticks and Stones. They still love Alibis, Time Marches On, Front Porch. The biggest ones are still, Paint Me Birmingham was huge. I close the show with it every night, and it just brings the house down. I mean, it was such a huge record. I've been blessed with several of those over the years.
Well, Tracy, let's talk about the new single. First time I heard it, wow, what a song, called The Singer. Why don't you talk about how that came about?
I fell in love with it because it's almost like it was written for me. I felt like I was in the room when they were writing this song because it's just absolutely the perfect song for me, especially at this stage of my life, and it just talks about hoping that the singer is remembered for just being that, for being passionate and just loving the craft of it, and I hope that's the way that I'm remembered years from now.
Tracy, who wrote that song?
One of my staff writers by the name of Rick Huckabee. Talented guy, great singer-songwriter, a fantastic entertainer. I've known him for a long time. He's actually played in my band over the years, writes for my publishing company now. I mean, we've worked together off and on for many years.
Tracy, you have the new CD. Why don't you talk about that? What can fans expect off of that one?
This whole project is real earthy. I really wanted to strip things down and kind of go against the grain of what the trends are in Nashville. Everybody's, putting screaming rock and roll guitars on everything, and that's all great. I'm guilty of that at times myself, but I really wanted to do a real earthy, traditional record that was really kind of off the beaten path. It's something that I wanted to do for myself. I'd had this thought for a long time. It's still full production, still bass and drums and everything on it, just no electric guitars. It's not bluegrassy. It's just real kind of porchy front porch kind of country music. It's just laid back.
I know your fans are really excited about that. And talking about the fans, I know they are important to you. And before we leave, what would you say to your fans?
I'm just very grateful for them. I've been blessed with fans all around the United States, all up in North America. We still have great attendance at all the shows. My fan base is tremendous. We draw thousands of people on a nightly basis, and they've given me all of my dreams. I'm very thankful for everything, and I hope that I continue to give them music that they love and appreciate for a long time.
Tracy, I know we talked about the social network, and you're part of that as well.
I am very involved in it, and it's definitely the new wave. I'm not the guy that's walking around tweeting every 15 minutes, but I do understand the relevance of it, and it's just such a great way to stay in touch with your fans and to interact with people and keep them abreast of what new information is going on with our careers. So, I use it as a very positive tool for marketing these days.
Tracy, if they can find you on there, what's the address they can go to?
TracyLawrence.com or TracyLawrence at Facebook.com. And if you go to Facebook, it'll link you up to the website for purchasing the album. You can also buy all of my music at iTunes and Amazon.com. And when you go to the Tracy Lawrence website, we are in the process of redesigning the whole thing. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I believe the brand new site will be up. It's going to be faster and more user-friendly. A lot of new bells and whistles, so I'm excited about getting that new thing done.
Tracy, it's great talking to you, and wish you the best with the singer and that new CD. Fantastic.
All right, Mike. Appreciate you today. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon.
Tracy Lawrence here on KLMJ.